Good day everybody and welcome back to Edmeister Tech. Today I have very exciting news. I have just received my OLED Nintendo Switch, which I've pre-ordered, and they've actually made a bit of a mix-up with the delivery. So I should have received it a few days ago, and now I'm late with this video. I see everybody else already did one, but nonetheless I'm going to do the unboxing video, and then I'm going to spend some time on the OLED Switch, and I will give you an in-depth review of the Nintendo OLED Switch as well. But let's get to the unboxing first. That's what I'm here for. I want to unbox it, I want to see what's inside, and I want to just share this moment with you guys as well. Now, if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe to this video and to the channel. I would really like all the support I can get from the subscribers. So just if you can subscribe to the channel, I'm gonna do a lot more content in the near future. But anyway, let's not get into that. Let's get into the new Nintendo OLED Switch unboxing. And this is what I received. Literally, I just received this parcel like in a few minutes ago. So let's see what's inside, and let's see if it's worth the hype, the Nintendo OLED Switch. Again, I'm not going to do a review now, I'm just going to do the unboxing quick, and then after that I'm going to spend some time with it, and I'm going to give you an in-depth review of the Switch. Aha! There it is. I see they bubble wrapped it a bit at least. Let's take it out. Nothing else inside the box. And there it is. Let's open this baby up and see what's inside. So the box itself, a bit different from the other boxes. I know the other Switch boxes, or my original Switch box, was more of a horizontal shaped box, but this is a more vertical box. But I mean, it still has the same more or less design of the Nintendo. It shows here it's the OLED model. I see I've received the white one. I've actually pre-ordered the one with the blue and red Joy-Cons, not the white. But I'm not complaining, at least I received one. So this is the white OLED model. Opening it up now. There we go. So just to show you, there is the inside of the box. So there's the OLED Switch, and there's the two white Joy-Cons. So the OLED Switch, let's take that out first. There we go. So there's the OLED Switch. It looks much bigger just by looking at it already. It really looks much bigger than the older one. And one thing I've noticed already is the bezels is much smaller than the older Switch as well. So nice to see that. Then there's the Joy-Cons. Now the Joy-Cons for me looks the same size as the old Joy-Cons, so I presume it is interchangeable between the old Switch and the new one. So there's the white Joy-Cons that they've made. Looks nice though. So let's slip that on to the Switch quickly. There we go. The other one. Okay, so there is the Joy-Cons connected to the Switch. Looks really awesome with the white. I like the white. I'm actually now not regretting that I got the white instead of the other one. It looks nice actually. So nice to see the white, and the screen. You can even see the quality of the screen just by looking at the big screen. It's really making a huge difference. I'll compare it now to the other Switch there. But just let's carry on with the unboxing first. Alright, so then beneath this there is the Nintendo Switch and Switch Lite information guide and warranty and all that stuff. I'm not going to even bother with that, so that's inside there. Then in the box you get your, let's start with this. There is an HDMI cable that you can use for connection to your television, or TV as they call it. And then there is the Nintendo Switch charger cable, and it's similar to the normal Nintendo Switch cable, so nothing really changed in that regard. Then there is your Joy-Con handheld mode attachments, so that you are able to play with the Joy-Cons with physical games where you have to swing your arms and not lose a Joy-Con against somebody else's head. So also looks similar to the old Switch. Then here is your controller for connecting the Joy-Cons to a controller mode that you feel a bit more like a normal console when you play on the television maybe. So nice to see they included this as well. And now let's get to the other important part, second to the Switch though. This is the thing I'm also quite excited about of the new OLED Switch. It is the docking system of the Switch. So let's get this out of the way for now. There we go. Let's just get it out of the way. I'll put it this side so you can still at least see it in the video. So there's the new docking system of the Switch, and I do like the docking system as well, but we'll get into that now. So basically that's what you get in the box. You get the docking system, the OLED Switch with the new Joy-Cons or the white Joy-Cons. Then you get your controller mode converter to convert your Joy-Cons to controller mode. And then you have your power adapter or charger. Open that as well. There you go, there's your power adapter for the Switch. And then you get this straps that you can connect to your Joy-Cons so that you can play in handheld mode and not lose a Joy-Con if you play like tennis or whatever the case may be, your sport games. So that helps quite a bit there. So there is your connectors. And then lastly you get an HDMI cable that comes with the Switch, and there is the HDMI cable. So that's what you get in the box. Now let's start with this baby. So the new OLED Switch is a bit of an upgrade compared to the old one. Not really a lot on performance or on hardware. They didn't really change anything there. So you still get the exact same performance, but the big thing now is you get this huge screen. Or not huge, but I mean compared to the old 6-inch Switch screen, this one is a 7-inch OLED screen, so the colors are more vibrant. Everything is just better on this screen, and it's just bigger. It looks much nicer on the Switch. So the screen, number one, is a big improvement, and I'll get more into detail on the screen after I've reviewed it and given you my opinion. I'm just going to spend some time on it first, but from start it does look amazing, and the screen really looks nice, and you can see it's a much more better quality screen. So the screen looks much better there, and the design overall doesn't feel too bad of this new Switch. Another thing that I love that they've upgraded about the Switch is this new kickstand. I mean, this kickstand is just insane. Look at that. You can adapt it to how you want to play, and you can even put it as far back as that. How insane is that? Like with the old one, just quickly want to do a comparison. There's the old one. So the old Nintendo Switch had this flimsy kickback stand, or this flimsy kick-out stand. And this kickback stand, it was just feeling flimsy. You never really felt that it would secure the Switch much. And if you placed it down, it always felt like it's going to fall over. I've never really used it even since. I'm not happy with it. I wasn't feeling secure about this. But with this new one, I mean, look at that. You can literally open it up, adjust it to where you want it. And what I like, it's not click it, it's like literally it sits where you stop. So when you stop at that adjustment level, it will stay there. And now you can put your Switch down. It's much more comfortable. It's actually, it's sturdy on the table. It sits where it is. It won't really fall over. If you look at that, it won't fall over. Where compared to this one, just want to show that quickly again. I know with this one once, I had a problem where one of my children used the Switch like this, and they actually did this, and look at that. It just fell over, and that's what you don't want to do. You don't want your Switch to fall over. It's expensive. It's a expensive hardware, expensive console to just drop and fall over all the time. So again, it's a nice addition, that foot of, or the kick-out stand of the Nintendo OLED Switch. So let's turn this on and see how the screen looks. Oh, Nintendo comes up there immediately, and I'm going to put the other Switch on as well so that we can have a comparison. There we go, as to how it looks like. Ooh, that looks nice. The sound actually sounds much better, to be honest. The sound of the OLED Switch really sounds better than the old one. So already there, a good thing. And just let's go to the settings menu. I'm going to change my settings on my old Switch to also be white, so that come on, so that we can just compare the settings there. So I know it's not exactly the same comparison, but just to show you, there's my old Switch at the bottom and the new OLED one at the top, and look at the brightness of the screen. It's just insane. Look at that. The colors of the new screen is insane. I even see the blues much better, the blues and the whites, and that turquoise bluish color around the English language there. It really is so much more visible, and compared to the old one, even if I adjust the brightness, it doesn't look the same. So I must say, big up on the screen. The screen is really, really, really a big upgrade, and I'm going to enjoy this new OLED Switch. So I can't wait to get into playing this. So I'm not going to, pull the video out too much longer. Okay. Another thing, just compare the screen sizes. If you can look at that, the bezels on the old Switch is much bigger than the bezels on the new Switch. And in general, the screen is just a lot bigger. It just feels better. I just feel like my eyes want to view it. It's like my eyes are asking me to play on the new OLED Switch compared to the old one. So yeah, a very good upgrade there on the new Nintendo Switch. The OLED model, actually, a very good upgrade there, and I must be honest, I'm quite excited to see what this OLED Switch is going to bring us. So I'm going to do a full review on this new OLED Switch. I'm going to play with it a bit. I'm going to do a review. I'm going to compare it to the Nintendo Switch and also to the Nintendo Switch Lite, just to have a comparison between the three, and to give you a bit of feedback onto which one you should buy. I'll also see if I can get a video made that shows you which one is best in my opinion. Like one of the things I can quickly mention is, for me, I actually enjoyed the Nintendo Switch Lite much more than the Nintendo Switch. The reason being, I like playing in handheld mode, and this one was just comfortable in the hand. It was small, it was easy to carry around. When I went to the airport and flew to Cape Town or visited some clients, it was easy to travel with this, and I could play with it whenever I wanted without having too much baggage on me. So the Lite is still one of my favorites. And this one, not throwing it away, the Switch as well, I really enjoyed playing with the Switch, but compared to the Lite, I spend much more time on the Lite than on the Switch, because remember, this was still the version 1 of the Switch, so the battery life was not as good as the Lite. Where with this one, the battery life is much better. So the battery life on this new OLED model can last from 4.5 hours to 9 hours, according to Nintendo. So it does look like there's much more battery power. From with the Lite, you had up to 7 hours. So compared to the old Switch that I had, where my battery lasted maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I do think that's a big upgrade as well. So for me, that's going to be much more worth it. If you have a version 2 Switch, I'm not sure if it's really going to be worth the upgrade. If you only use the Switch in docking mode and you play on the television, if you use it as a console, it's not really going to be a big upgrade. But if you use the Switch as a handheld model, this is going to be a major upgrade for you compared to my Switch Lite. And let's just switch it on. The screen is just much bigger. Look at that. I mean, I'm going to see a lot more on it than what I would have seen on the Switch Lite. So the new Switch OLED really is going to help me a lot with my just comfortability playing. And in that regard, I'm already saying it's worth the upgrade for me. Since the screen is much bigger, I'm going to be more active in handheld mode now on this one, since the bigger screen is there. The only problem is it's not as mobile as the Lite, but I mean that you can work around with. So in my opinion, worth the upgrade. But let's not be too happy now. I'm first going to test it and give you my honest feedback in a review video. So keep your eyes out for the review video. This is just an unboxing of the new Nintendo Switch OLED, and just to compare quickly between the Lite, the Nintendo Switch Lite, and the OLED and the normal Switch as well, just to see the comparison between the three. So there is the three models, but I'll give an in-depth comparison for them, and also tell you which one you should buy if you have not yet upgraded, or if you don't even own a Switch yet. So I have another thing that came like while I was doing this review. I actually pre-ordered both the Switch and the carry case that comes with it, and it looks like there was a bit of mix-up in the delivery. So the carry case also came. I'm just going to do a quick unboxing of that as well, just to show you what's in the box and what you get in the carry case, and if it's worth it to get it for your Switch. So let's get to that. So there is the carry case that I've ordered with the Nintendo Switch OLED. Let's see what is inside and what you get for your money that you've paid. So the OLED Switch in South Africa goes for 8,000 Rand, and then this accessory goes for 600 Rand. So it's not so badly priced, but let's see if it's worth it to pay 600 Rand for this. I see they did send me the white one. With the white Nintendo Switch OLED. So here's the Nintendo Switch carry case, and I see inside you get the Switch OLED model carry case, as well as you get a screen protector, which is nice because I'm definitely going to use a screen protector on mine, since the old one I had also had a screen protector on, and if it wasn't for the screen protector, the screen would have had a lot of problems with the kids in the house. So let's see what's inside the box. There we go. Oh, that's it. So there I see you get your screen protectors for the OLED model and the normal Switch that you get with the case. So nice to get that. Then you get your instruction manual of how the installation works of the screen protectors. And then inside here is the Nintendo Switch OLED carry case. And this looks actually very nice, good quality. The zips does feel a bit hard, but I mean it hasn't been zipped open yet, so probably why. And there you see you have the OLED Switch model carry case. It comes with this flip where you can also put all your game cartridges in, and also this to get your Joy-Cons in, and then this thing flips over and also protects the screen of your Switch when you close it. So a bit smaller than I thought. I actually thought it would be bigger. To be honest, I thought it would be a bit bigger case or a bit more features. Like I know my old Switch case had the strap on this side where you can put the Joy-Cons in, and also it had a bit more space, and also it had this strap down that you can strap your Nintendo Switch in when you travel so that it won't fall out. But nonetheless, I did get the case with the Nintendo Switch OLED, and I'm happy that I got it. So there's the unboxing of the case, as well as the Nintendo OLED Switch. So the docking system also has a lot of upgrades. If you remove this cover here, it does feel a bit flimsy, the cover, I must be honest, compared to the old one where you just had to flip it down. The cover does feel a bit flimsy, but it's sturdy. It's just, it feels like you're going to break it to remove it, but that's the only thing there. But look at that. On side you have the AC adapter plug-in cable, or the AC adapter plug-in port. Then you have the HDMI out cable, and then also what's new with the new OLED Switch model's docking system, you now have a LAN port, which is for me a very good upgrade, since on the old Switch I had to buy the USB adapter for a LAN cable, for a network cable, so I was able to connect an internet cable to my docking system. So nice to see the LAN port upgrade that they put on the docking system, since that will really make a difference for me. So I like that. You don't have to now go and buy an adapter to connect a LAN port or a LAN cable to your LAN port of your docking system. The rest of the docking system still looks more or less the same. The logo is a bit smaller on the front, but it is visible and looks nice, and the white is a very nice feature for me to the docking system. Another thing that I've noticed is that here on the inside, this arms here does support the Switch, and it feels almost a bit rubbery for when you connect the OLED Switch to the docking system, just to give a bit more support for your screen. So the docking system also getting a bit of an upgrade. So thank you so much for tuning in for this unboxing video. I will bring you the review video of the new OLED Switch as soon as I can. I'm just going to spend some time on it, and then I'll give you a good comparison video and also compare it to the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite, so that you can make your decision as to which one would be the best buy for you. And also keep an eye out on the second-hand market, as you're going to see a lot of Nintendo Switches now becoming available on the market, and you might find yourself some good prices. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like the content we create, I would appreciate if you can subscribe to this channel. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon as well, so that you'll get notified of new future uploads, and also remember to like the video if you like my content. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you again soon. Cheers.